Happy new moon collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your chakra tune in new moon energy reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you show here on my channel. I am always grateful and always appreciative of all of your energy, and just for anyone who just takes the time out to just share in the comments, I really do appreciate it, and sending love and light to all of you. If you're new here to my channel, please make sure you read through the description box below. It's going to have everything you need to know in order to get the most out of this reading, in order to align yourself and just kind of be in full understanding of what I do here on my channel. And definitely check out my community board so that you're up to date and in the loop on what you can expect from my channel moving forward. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into our gratitude practice collective. This will just be, as always, me offering you some time to connect in with your higher self, ground into your heart center, and just open yourself up to the messages that are meant for you in this moment. Okay, definitely, if you are open to it, welcoming that energy, or feel like you can need it, you can breathe along with me. I'm going to be doing 3 deep breaths, okay? So I welcome you to share in that energy with me if it feels right for you. You can do any other gratitude practice that also feels right for you in the moment, all right? Just make sure you're taking the time to connect with your angels, your guides, your ancestors on what's important for you to know now, or for any pressing things that might be on your mind and in your heart, okay? Talk to them about it. Ask for confirmation through this reading. So for those of you that will be breathing along with me, let's go ahead and prepare for our first deep breath by breathing out all the air in our lungs and pulling our belly buttons into our spines. Here we go. Let's take our first deep breath in. And breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Last deep breath in. And breathe out. All right. Let's get into this collective. I hope this new moon energy has been treating you well. This is a Pisces Aries new moon energy, depending on the astrology that you do follow. Okay, if you're new to your natal chart or new to the different types of astrology, check my description box. Okay, make sure you check that out as well. See what energy might be either working in your 12th house or your first house. That might also help you kind of zone in on what you need to know from this reading. Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle and we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and connecting me in with this beautiful new moon vibe and what the collective needs to know. I thank you so much, Divine. What chakras are important for us to connect with under this new moon energy? What chakra energy is important for us to connect with under this new moon energy? Okay. I think something might have flipped in my deck. Give me a second. Nope. All right. So we got 3 here. Beautiful. So we have the root chakra here, discovery. Okay, this is really connecting in with your existence as a human being in this realm, understanding that love transcends the physical reality that we live in, right? That you can have an infinite amount of love and connect with that energy of infinite love through multiple mediums, through nature, through other people, through your own work, through yourself. Okay, so this is discovering the one within us all. All right, very beautiful energy. I'll go in order here. We have impasse, right, or an impasse, depending on how you want to pronounce it. This is sacral chakra energy, okay? Again, if you're new to chakras, make sure you check the description box below. At the very bottom, I have a quick reference guide just for the 7 main chakras that align along the human spine. You are more than welcome to research further, I actually encourage it for anything that might come up in this reading, and to look into the other chakras, because we have over 100 that connect to our physical reality here, okay? But we're focusing on the main 7. So sacral chakra energy, this is really like a Two of Wands vibe. It's really understanding that the power is in your hands. It is up to you to choose your path, okay? Everything in life is a choice. Regardless of what happens, it's a choice to respond. It's a choice to react. It's a choice not to react. It's a choice to hold on. It's a choice to let go. It's always a choice, okay? So that seems super important here. And then we have grief in the heart chakra, okay? Some of you might be discovering that some choices maybe that you've made in the past, like really understanding why they led to grief, right? Why the path that you chose led to grief, or had you experienced grief in some capacity, okay? We learn a lot through pain. It's the nature of our existence here. We also learn a lot through joy, right? But this grief in the heart chakra really feels like a heart chakra opening. So for those of you who maybe have avoided feeling certain things, avoided connecting with certain energies that bring about sadness, okay? It really does feel like this is an opportunity to start anew, to really cleanse your heart space of that pent-up anger, that pent-up resentment, or again, that pent-up grief that you're just refusing to touch. Understandably, that a lot of the times when we experience grief or we experience sorrow, it can be so overwhelming that we want to do anything and everything to avoid it, right? But what I feel is important to know is that there is no feeling, and I won't say no feeling, let me correct myself, that there is much of what you are feeling or what might be swelling up in you, collective, will not kill you, for a lack of better words, okay? That it's so important and crucial to kind of lean into those painful emotions, to allow your body to grieve, to allow your mental body to grieve, to allow your emotional body to release, in order to find a deeper union with yourself and a deeper union with the present moment, in order to discover more, right? That heart center, right? Root chakra. In order to discover more, okay? We also have wisdom here, more heart chakra at the bottom of the deck. And I think this is what I was saying. It's like learning through the pain. What is that feeling or those emotions that you're trying to avoid? What could they possibly teach you? As opposed to looking at them at, what can this take away from me in the moment? Oh, this grief is stealing my joy. This is stealing my happiness. You know, there's so much to be learned. So much to be learned when you are offered grief, right? When you lose something, when we lose someone, when we mourn what has been lost. Some of you, it might not even be a physical person. It could be mourning your innocence. It could be mourning things from your childhood, right? It could just be mourning a lot that maybe didn't pan out the way you wanted it to, didn't happen the way you expected it to, and really allowing yourself to live in that energy a little bit, right? So that you acknowledge it, because it has to be acknowledged. That's one way. That's the only really way to work through it or to overcome it, is sometimes to get through it, right? Is to really just sludge through whatever that pain is, because that's where you learn the most. That's where you really gain a lot of wisdom, right? So if you're avoiding the pain, you're avoiding the wisdom, okay? Super, super important there. All right, collective, let's go ahead and dig a little deeper into these 3 energies, and see what else this new moon has to offer us. Thank you so much, Divine. Please show me what this collective needs to know regarding the root chakra and discovery. 5 of coins. Yeah, some of you may be feeling some lack. The Hermit, okay. Solar plexus energy. Anything else for discovery under this new moon? Thank you so much, Divine. And the Lovers. Wow. Okay. Crown chakra energy. Let's start here with the 5 of coins. So this is throat chakra energy. Okay. Some of you really maybe are in this time, we'll say, okay? This new moon energy is giving you an opportunity to really articulate what you need improvement or what you need help with. Five of Pentacles is an energy of worry. It's an energy of fear. It's an energy of lack. I don't have enough. I don't know how I'll get enough. You know, I don't know who can help me, right? It's a little bit of feeling victimized by your current situation. And I think that's why it's coming out under this new moon, because this is technically a lot of new year energy for a lot of different cultures around the world, that this is when their new year starts, right? And so this is really an opportunity to kind of open yourself up to more assistance from the divine, open yourself up for more assistance from the resources that are around you. Look a little bit more into your current situation. This energy of growing within your current situation has also been circulating through my readings. And this is what this feels like, that there's so much to discover, collective, with where you're planted in the now moment. So long as you take the time to really connect and know that you don't know it all, right? That every day is an opportunity to learn. Every day is an opportunity to grow. Every day is an opportunity to ground in and express yourself in new ways, right? And I feel like for some of you, this is really truly coming to terms with, yeah, I don't really know it all. I don't really know where I'm headed. I don't really know where I'm going. I don't really know what I want, right? Fill in the blank however this resonates for you. Remember, this is a general reading. But it's being able to articulate that, one, and say out loud, I don't know. Because I feel like for some of you with the root chakra, there's that insecurity. When you have issues with your root chakra, it can bring about a lot of insecurities within yourself, a lot of abuse, whether you're susceptible to it or actually carrying out the abuse, right? It's an imbalance in who you are, right? That I am energy, Aries energy, right? It's the season we're in, that root work. So it's really needing to recognize, right? This is coming after the Four of Pentacles, where you're kind of closed off to any advice, any guidance, any offers. You're not giving, you're not receiving. It's just this stagnancy. So this is really needing to get away from that energy, open yourself up to learn more of what you don't know. All right. And you really won't know until you step into that realm of understanding that you don't know. For some of you, that's super important. Okay. And yeah, that's complemented here with the Hermit energy, solar plexus in this deck. Okay. Where there's so much wisdom within you. There's so much to discovery, right? There's so much to discover, not only about yourself, but about the world around you, about the energy that moves through you, that's created you, right? That the more that you allow yourself to surrender to not knowing, the more space you create to actually gain knowledge and wisdom. Remember, wisdom's at the bottom of the deck for the oracles, okay? And so then with this Lover's energy in the crown chakra, it's the Lovers, yes, it could be romance, it could be all of that, but this really talks about a choice, okay? Choosing love over fear, right? The opposing energy would be the Devil energy here, right? Where your fears are overtaking the connection, your fears are overtaking your choices, your fears are keeping you bound to things that aren't good for you. The Lovers is the opposite. This is where you are actually so open to the divine, right? You're so open to co-creating an experience that you're willing to consult the divine so that you make a choice out of love, right? The Lovers. It's being connected in the crown space to where you understand that everything that comes your way, every download, every message, right? Every experience is teaching you how to choose love. Whether choosing love means choosing yourself, whether that means choosing to care for someone else, whether that means, choosing to connect in new ways. There's a multitude of ways you can show up in love, but again, it's that energy of choice. Okay, it's that energy of choice with the Lovers. Yeah. And then you have the Three of Coins. So there's this teamwork, right, that a lot of you will discover that has either subconsciously been running, and I'm getting a lot of that. Like some of you have been co-creating subconsciously, like not even realizing that you are in a very strong love bond with the universe, right? That they are constantly responding to your thoughts, constantly giving you confirmations, constantly putting you on the path of discovery. And so again, with this solar plexus, it's really aligning your will to learn more about that relationship between you and your creator. Yeah? Because there's a lot to discover there for this collective I'm tapping into, for those that will resonate with this. Okay, there's so much to discover there. And that's a part of the journey. That's a part of life. All right? Let's go ahead and look into this sacral chakra energy. Thank you so much, Divine. What does this collective need to know about the sacral chakra under this new moon? Okay. So we have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay. I want to start here with the Chariot, root chakra energy. Just moved off the root chakra. So again, some of you are truly ascending in your knowledge of who you are. Really tapping into that greater existence, magician energy a little bit, and being open to learning more, right? But this Chariot here with the number 7, it's an opportunity to advance yourself, right? It's an opportunity to move differently, right? Where moving outside of the Chariot can be a little fragmented, moving within the Chariot energy is completely aligned. It's almost this level of ease, right? It lacks struggle, the Chariot. It's literally hopping in it and going, letting again that co-creative energy, right? That love bond that you have with the universe to move you and guide you and keep you in alignment with your destiny here. But again, it's a choice that you also make. Choosing to believe that you are destined for more is a choice of love, right? Choosing to believe that there's greatness coming, choosing to believe, choosing to know, choosing to trust. That's this Chariot energy. Also Cancer energy, okay? We have the Seven of Wands, more crown chakra energy. Okay, but they want me to go into the Six of Cups right quick. I feel like some of you struggle or might be in this point under this new moon where you're really trying to discern or decipher, okay, if my life is already written, right? If I believe that, then what's the point of really putting effort behind anything? If it's already written, it'll already happen, right? And then others of you are... And even maybe on that same flip side, it's like, but no, I have to take action for the universe to meet me, right? Faith without works is dead. So it's really trying to understand that balance between action and surrender, action and stillness, waiting and, well, maybe not waiting, that's maybe not the best word, but patience and persistence, okay? And some of you, this is pulling you back into some form of nostalgia. Some of you really, this is like a pattern of yours, okay, with this Six of Cups. That will come to the surface under this new moon, giving you the opportunity to choose differently, right? Where maybe, yeah, it's like third eye energy. It's starting to really see the patterns, starting to really connect the dots. I've been here before. Why does this energy feel so familiar? Some of you might be even having a lot of deja vu, okay? That's really a sign that there are a lot of timelines switching for you, or you're approaching an area or an energetic zone where you have the potential to make different choices than you've made previously. In previous lifetimes, might not even be this lifetime, okay? But there's this connecting dot energy where you're really starting to understand, again, sacral chakra, what you feel, what you put your emotions behind is what you will create. It's a part of the co-creative process. So for some of you, tapping into that root chakra, discovering more about who you are, is reflected here in this Six of Cups. Getting back in tune with that inner child, getting back in tune with your younger selves, right? Getting in tune again with the older, wiser parts of yourself. That innate wisdom that you're born with, unlocking that, unearthing that, accepting it and receiving it and moving forward with it. Chariot energy. Okay? Some of you, this could just simply be really wanting to manifest, because this could also be magician energy with the sacral chakra and the impasse in this particular deck. Really just wanting to manifest a path that is in alignment with your soul. Six of Cups in the Chariot, right? Really seeing how operating outside of what feels right for you, leaving your inner child behind, has kept you in these cycles that, again, maybe lead to grief, right? Lead to a lot of disappointment, leading to a lot of pain. So it's wanting to maybe align yourself with the path of least resistance, wanting to align yourself with more ease, more flow, Chariot energy, okay? Seven of Wands, and this is the resistance, is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's crown chakra energy. It's for some of you not learning, oh, thank you, divine. It's learning where you've ignored your higher self and where that led you. Seeing it that for what it is, as opposed to being like, oh, that happened because so-and-so messed up or so-and-so did this, rather than putting it externally. It's like you're finally, again, hermit energy, going within, turning the light on yourself and seeing the shadow, right? Rather than pushing it outward, turning it and hovering it over yourself so you can see your own shadow, see your own resistance. So it's really having to, one, trust your intuition, trust your emotional intelligence up to this point, okay? Believe in the patterns that you're seeing from yourself, right? Okay, when I didn't listen to my spirit, or I didn't heed my intuition, it led me here. When I did, it led me there. Which one do I want, right? Even if following your intuition led you to an unfortunate event or something that was lackluster or something that didn't necessarily pan out, what did you learn from that, hermit? What wisdom did you gain on that path? Because it was intentional. Your spirit told you to go that way intentionally. Can you connect with that wisdom? Can you figure that out? Seven of Wands, rather than being resistant or guarded towards it. Okay? Seven of Wands could also be, again, that energy of persistence. Patience versus persistence. Where the Seven of Pentacles would be that patient energy. Some of you are really needing to persist with heeding your intuition. Listening for emotional cues. Listening for physical cues. Listening for spiritual cues. Okay? Again, building and tapping into that love bond relationship that you have with the universe. Super, super important. Yeah. In order for a new beginning, the Fool energy, Aries energy, the seasonal energy, this new moon energy. So having an opportunity and a chance to do it differently, having an opportunity to improve upon the design here, getting a brand new cycle to learn so much more, to discover so much more. But again, not being resistant to that, Seven of Wands, not resisting it. And for some of you, the resistance is coming out of fear of repeating the same cycles. So that's fair, right? That's a fair concern or a worry. But again, if that's what's meant to be, that's what's meant to be. You have to learn those lessons. You cannot resist your path. Well, let me change that. You can resist your path. It's free will choice. But again, you know where that leads. I feel like this collective I'm speaking to, you know where that leads when you offer the divine resistance, where they're trying to move you forward. You know where that leads when you tug against the grain. Some of you, this is learning how to surrender to the grain. Okay? Let's go ahead and look into this grief energy. Thank you so much, divine. Please show me what this collective needs to know about the heart chakra and grief. Please show me, yeah, a lot of healing. What does this collective need to know about the heart chakra and grief? The Four of Swords popped out. What does this collective need to know? The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. Powerful. And the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Okay. Let's look into this. So the Four of Swords. Some of you, this is what I was saying. It's earlier. Some of you, it's like even thinking about pain from the past, thinking about grief, thinking about things that you've experienced, people that you've lost, situations that didn't, you know, come into fruition or didn't manifest, choices that you made that you regret. It's like all of that is just circling and swirling in your mental body. The Four of Swords talks about finally allowing your mental body to rest, to not worry, to not over-evaluate or over-fixate on the pain, to really find the truth in it all and find balance. It's a truce, right? Where the Three of Swords is like still beating yourself up, still feeling it, still thinking about it. Oh, I should have did this. It's living in the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Four of Swords is saying, okay, but I didn't, right? Or I couldn't, right? Or I didn't know at the time that that was the higher choice for myself, or that was in my highest good. I didn't know. So there's a level of forgiveness, heart chakra energy, that will really help you learn what you need to learn from this energy of grief. Okay? Next, we have the Eight of Swords. Some of you, this grief or this pain can be a little blinding. It puts you in this mode of not being able to see yourself clearly, not being able to truly connect with who you are. Again, root chakra energy. Not really knowing how you feel, not really knowing what to think, not really knowing what's the truth from the illusion. And that can even cause a lot of grief. For some of you, the things that you've experienced in life have really disconnected you from yourself. And we all go through that in our lifetime at one point or another. Some of you, this may feel like rock bottom. But again, you have that Chariot. You have the Fool. There is always, when there's an ending, there is a new beginning. Okay? So know that you won't be at that bottom forever. But this does feel like the Four of Swords going to the Eight of Swords. It's allowing your heart space to heal so that your mental body can also connect with that energy of healing or process. Yes, some of you, it's just processing it. Again, allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to just be. Don't judge what comes up, collective, truly, especially under this new moon. Don't judge yourself for what comes up. Even if this is the 11th time that you've cried about something, or, you know, it just don't judge yourself. It's your body reminding you that there is something to be learned from that. It's your emotions reminding you of, we don't want to feel like that. Let's avoid that, right? There's a lot of caution, a lot of worry, a lot of warning that comes with that energy. But again, it's always up to you on how you perceive it. That's especially with the empaths. It's your perception on what's a better path and what's not. It's all in how you see it, collective. And that's been also coming through our daily. So if you've missed out on our daily today, make sure you check it out. You also have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, sacral chakra energy, happiness, self-fulfillment. Really, truly not needing anything and being happy with what you have. Maybe even a little overindulgent. Okay, so just be careful with that as well, especially over the grief card. Just make sure you're not overindulging in things that keep you disconnected from who you are. Okay? But it does feel like with this Nine of Cups, some of you are really at your wits' end with this grieving cycle. Like some of you have been doing the work, have been feeling, and it's just like, okay, I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to free myself from this Eight of Swords, from this self-imposed prison. I'm ready to see the truth in who I am. I'm ready to stand on that truth. I'm ready to move forward, Chariot and the Fool, with that understanding, as opposed to letting the pain or letting the grief hold me back from that, or keep me closed off. Okay? And at the bottom, what you don't see coming, Ace of Cups. More root chakra energy, a deeper sense of self-love. Again, pulling you, I love when Spirit does this, right back to discovery, a deeper discovery of who you are, a deeper understanding of your own emotional strength, your own emotional capacity to feel, to connect. So where at one point, collective, this grieving cycle made you feel so disconnected from others, maybe again, completely disconnected from self, the gift then becomes a deeper connection with who you are, a deeper connection with others, to others. Because the deeper you allow yourself to feel, the deeper you can sense out someone else's feelings, the deeper you can connect with other people's experiences, right? It's kind of like digging a deeper well. Shallow well, yeah, it might be easy, but the deeper you go, the richer the water, right? And I think that that's a lesson here for the entire collective, is that ability to connect is so key to your existence here that we don't even realize the many different ways that we kind of choose to go against that or choose to guard against that connection. And that guardedness towards maybe connecting with others, again, is only a reflection of your guardedness with connecting with the divine in you. So pulling you back to that lovers, right? Building and connecting and expanding upon that love bond with the universe, that co-creative energy. Not resisting the crown chakra, not resisting the messages, not resisting your intuition. Trusting that the universe is telling you to do this, guiding you to do that. Giving you these songs, giving you these downloads, giving you these words, giving you these ideas for a purpose. But it's up to you to allow and surrender that energy to flow through you. And for some of you, in order for that to happen, you gotta grieve. You have to allow yourself to feel what's uncomfortable. You gotta dig a little deeper into that pain, okay? And what you come out with, again, is a deeper sense of self. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and check in with the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Thank you so much, Divine. Okay. Divine is funny. The uncharted sea. What did we just say? Digging a deeper well to richer waters. The uncharted sea. Coming out of that shallow energy with yourself. Digging a little deeper. Go there, collective. It's okay. Vibration of 46. Breaking down into a 10. This is what I'm saying. It's a cycle. Completion. Some of you are really walking into this real deep discovery. This discovery energy. Right? Digging deep into that heart center. That we're all connected by the vibration of love. Love can be felt from across the sea, across the way, across the world. Okay, it's a vibration, it's an energy that you're made of innately, naturally. No effort needed on that. Okay, so uncharted sea. What else does this collective need to know, or what other messages do you have here, Divine? Yeah, into me I see. Come on now, Spirit. Vibration at 8. Red here around the 8, more root chakra energy. Into me I see, Hermit. Like I said, shining the light on yourself. Shining the light on yourself, collective. To see what's there. Because the light only amplifies the dark, right? The dark only amplifies the light. They go with one another. You can't have one without the other. Finding that yin and yang between you, in you. And not, again, don't judge what you see. Don't judge what comes up. Just accept what is. And do the best you can to work through that. Okay? Let's get one more. Thank you so much, Divine. Are there any other messages here that you have for the collective? Thank you. It is what it is. I literally just said that. Thank you so much, Divine. Again, vibration is 6. More red energy. It is what it is. What comes up when you shine that light on yourself, it is what it is. There's no need to judge it. Right? All you need to do is accept it and learn from it. and embrace it. And then make the choice, if you so choose, because we all have free will, to do something about it if it doesn't fully align with what you want for yourself. That's okay. If it is, beautiful. But acceptance, it is what it is. It cannot be changed, right? You can't go back and change the past. Can't really go forward and manipulate the future. The only way to really secure a future is to stay in the present. It is what it is in the now moment, all right? Absolutely beautiful, collective. So we will go in a little deeper for these oracles and the chakra oracles on my Instagram page at Cusp of Roses. So I will post that later on tonight. Again, I hope that this reading was helpful to you guys out there. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them and connect with you all there. But this is good, collective. This is like a really transformative process. Really going into the depths of who you are and accepting what is. That's a beautiful space to be in. So again, as always, I am sending you so much love and light, courage and strength to get through this new moon, to embrace this new moon, to learn all you can from this new moon energy. And I hope that this reading served you well. I will see you all in our next one. Namaste.